All right, I'm going to do a quick video on a 2002 Toyota Sequoia and the rear hatch lock mechanism. Um, so this is what typically you see for sale online is what it comes in, which is this plastic covered piece. When that's removed, this is what's underneath it. Now you wonder what's going on and why you can't open your rear hatch. You can see all these parts that are easily wearable and what happens to them. This is bent. You can see how this one's bent. I didn't do that. It's just what happened over time. And then of course this piece here, you can see how this piece, it broke off, and there's the rest of it up here. So the part that's actually supposed to slip into here is completely broken. Now other parts with it of the lock, this lock piece will actually go bad. Let's see here. So that's lock right there. So when you move, this pin won't do anything, and then unlock and it'll actuate this little arm down there. So when it goes down and it hits the striker, you guys can see it, it'll be in place, and it's locked in place. So when you're pulling on this and it doesn't do anything, chances are it's this cable, but you also might have a bad actuator for your lock mechanism, which is this piece here. This is the lock mechanism that sits inside of this black cover. So the problem is with me is the lock mechanism went out, and this thing was all bent to hell. So I actually had to get in here with a crowbar and take it out. You see how I was working on this thing pretty hard to get it off. But I did get it off. I don't want to take it someplace to pay somebody to do a job I could have done myself. So you just gotta be really careful not to break the glass. So when you take this panel off and you're looking up inside your rear hatch, you see that's where the actual lock mechanism goes. I was using a crowbar right in here and being really careful not to stress your I can't think now, especially your window motor set up for your rear window to open it up and down. So I was able to get it off, and of course it sits in there so you can't see it. So when it sits in there, you just see the back part, you just see the lock mechanism part, so you really can't see what it looks like from the front. You can only feel it, but this is what it looks like, guys. Quite a simple design. I sprayed it for about 10 minutes with PB Blaster. So now I got a good new one, and I'm going to put it on there, and hopefully I won't have any problems. All right, here's my new used one, straight from the junkyard. You can see that arm's even bent a little bit. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not. But the handle had also broken on mine a long time ago. So get both those replaced, see how it works. So I got the hasp piece in there. Now I can put this handle on. The handle has got these clips, and of course it's held in also by the license plate. This fits on there just like that. It's just held on with two nuts on both sides. All right, well there you go. Got it all back on. Got the cover on. It works. I'll tell you, it was a real pain getting this thing even without the third row seats in it. But I can't imagine. Well, I'm 6'1", 250. I'm sure some guys are going to have trouble getting back here, even if the seat's folded up, or trying to get the seats folded up to access this back panel. If you can't do all these other little cheap tricks and tips that they got on here to play with that cable, if the cable's not going to cut it, you actually got to access it, you're going to have to fold them seats up somehow. So maybe hire a small friend to get back here and fold the seats up, because you're talking maybe like 2 foot of space. There's no way. If I had the third row in there, no way I could have accessed it. So if you got any questions about it, feel free to message me, and I'll be happy to help you out. Thanks.